Alright, so today we're going to be tackling the F1 replay of the week. I've not done one of these in a while, but this one suits my particular interests. Now, I think they're finally actually doing these based off the latest race, rather than just from the start of the season, which I quite like, so well done Codemasters on that one. We're going to be Sergio Perez during this race, because obviously he started from the pit lane and finished 10th, I believe, because he had some track limit penalties. So we're going to be going from maybe doing a last to first, because why not? And hopefully I'm going to try not go off the track. Of course, because this isn't 100% authentic, it won't actually put me in the pit lane. It will just start you last. I kind of wish that was actually a feature that you could if you put like a whole new power unit in, you could actually start from the pit lane rather than just last. That'll be a nice feature, but we move. Now, I have played this before as well, earlier this week, and I will say the only thing that's particularly wrong is that I believe Charles Leclerc DNFs, which he didn't, and Carlos Sainz doesn't, he starts. Obviously, in the race, he couldn't start because of, I think, a fuel issue or something. So it's like they DNF the wrong Ferrari. But anyway, let's cook. Alright, here we go then. So yeah, 20th, 5 lights on, and we're off to see the wizard, the wonder. Oh shit, what happened to him? He stalled. Stroll was stalled on the grid. What an idiot. Right, gotta be careful with my rear end here, because there's a man there. That sounds mad. Oh shit, okay, that came out the wrong way. Anyway, we're already up 4 places, which is chills. See if we can get past Ocon here by switcherooing to the outside. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Never mind, he's got back in front. But there is a heavy braking zone, so I can try again. And see if I can actually get that overtake cemented. Whoa! Wiggle! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle! Wiggle, wiggle! Right, now into the 3rd sector. I think this is flat out for the first 2 corners. And then a slight lift. And then, I don't know if let's just try. Yeah, big lift. I thought I might have to tap the brakes slightly, but I did not in the end. And then we're going to go around the final corner. Prioritize a decent exit, and now I've got a decent chance of getting past 2 cars. Wow, look at that. Okay, and then switch to the outside, slaloming in between cars, a little bit late on the brakes, round the outside, and bosh. 13th is mine after 1 lap, love that. Oh, cheeky little move around the outside of Hulkenberg. Unexpected, out of nowhere, but it didn't really work, so we move. Let's see if we can go for a move on Hulkenberg here. Down the inside, very slippery. He actually yielded. I didn't think he would. Will I win the drag race, though? I think I will. Hulkenberg, you're gone, mate. GG's. Alright, Max Verstappen with another fastest lap. Who would have guessed? Am I anywhere near it? About 7 tenths behind. That's not too bad, seeing as I'm getting overtaking done in traffic. If I was in clear air, I could see myself finding those 7 tenths. I might actually go for a cheeky move on Albon here. I am wheel to wheel, kind of. Down the inside. Go on. Nice. Good move. I like that. Right, I got a decent run on Tsunoda here. Could potentially go past. If I just do the longest overtake in human history. Whoa, that little jolt right was naughty from Tsunoda. Doesn't matter though, the overtake is still done. And that puts us up into the points. Now the objective of the F1 replay is to get 9th or higher, which is obviously 1 place more than Perez got in real life. I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna, I don't know, go for a podium or some shit, because why not? I'm making gains on Bottas here. I didn't think I would, but I have done. A little bit late on the brakes, round the outside, leave him some fair room. And it's another clean overtake made. It's quite shocking, really. I've gone past 11 cars so far. And by this point, I usually would have crashed into at least like 3 of them. But not today. They've all been relatively clean. Right now I'm approaching the top 8 cars. They're obviously going to be a lot faster. We're talking McLarens, maybe the odd Aston, a Ferrari, Mercedes and Red Bull. So it's going to be a bit tricky to get past, but I seem to be faster anyway. Right, coming off the final corner, I'm a lot closer than I was the last lap. Can I actually make a bit of an impact and get past? I've got plenty of ERS to just destroy. Oh, this is going to go wrong. Okay, go to the outside. Outside is always better. Okay, there you go. Nab the inside guy. There you go. Thank you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get a nice chicane going. Is that a chicane? What am I on about? Double right-hander. Get a nice exit. Late on the brakes. Yeah, never mind. I was going to go down the inside, but I'm not. I wasn't quick enough. If you're wondering how I've gained like 2 places since overtaking Bottas, a couple cars have come into the pits, and I am now as well. Please don't tell. Okay, Norris is staying out 1 more lap. You can trigger the undercut, which should be decently powerful. So yeah, everybody's favourite time of the video, into the pits. We must go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Hey, hey. Get them mediums on. Have any much? The game was actually trying to put me on hards until I said, no, objection. You will put me on the mediums right now. That would have been awful. Alright, so we're going to come out in the pits at 11th, but obviously there's a couple cars that still need to pit. But we have actually got ahead of one of the Ferraris and a McLaren. So, dub. Unless I was already ahead of that McLaren. I have no idea. All that's important right now is getting a decent outlap so that I can actually undercut Norris. That would be ideal. Yellow flag behind. One of the Astons has crashed or died. That's probably what? It can't be Alonso, surely. Yeah, Lawrence Stroll, you're gone! Oh, and look at that! We have absolutely destroyed the undercut on Norris there. That's at least, like, what, 2-second gap to him or some shit? 1.5, chills. I wonder if Lawrence Stroll, he retired the car due to passing out. Those who remember will know. Right, so I've been chasing down Alonso for the last 3 or 4 laps. It's going pretty well. I am gaining. The car behind is gaining about half a tenth a lap, so that's chills. I feel like I might be able to get him on lap 13. Alright, I'm now in Alonso's DRS. So let's see what I can do down this main straight. Come on. SB Avenue. Pulled that gap down to about 6.5 tenths. Not bad at all. Alright, I'm right up Alonso's arse here. I said lap 13. And I'm ahead at the start of lap 14. So, final lap of the race. Alonso's fighting back, but your efforts are futile. And yeah, now I just got to try and finish up this lap without losing the position to Alonso on the final straight. Which there's actually a chance of. So I'm going to try and create a gap throughout this final lap. Alonso is still right up my arse. This is not looking good. This is going to come down to the wire. And I mean that quite literally. Right, go. Go, car. I think, yeah, I've got this. Right, this has been F1 replay at Qatar with Sergio Perez. He went from the pit lane to 10th. I went from last to 5th. I don't think that's too bad. And of course, he had an entire race distance. I had 25% of that. So yeah, not a bad result. And there's also one more thing. Not one track limits. Also, look at that lap consistency, by the way. 25.6, 25.4, 25.6, 25.9, 26, and then 25, 25.1, 25, 25.4, 25.3, 25. That is pretty consistent by my standards. Not very consistent in general. But yeah, this has been F1 Replay. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I'm grinding for 1K. I'm finally not ill anymore, so I can get back to the full grind. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!